Good morning, it's me again, Marina. I'm 62 and I live in Sweden. So I want to film again a 2-looks video with my Nomad Cosmetics palettes. I'm doing a series and it's going so and so. It is a while since I did a Nomad 2-looks video, but it's Easter. Today is actually, what do you call it in English? Good Friday or something? I don't know. We call it Long Friday because it's the day that Jesus suffered on the cross. Now, I'm not religious in any way, but yeah, I know all that, of course. And I'm using this palette because it has some Eastery colors in it, or at least Eastery, what I think is Eastery colors. It's the what's it called? Monteverde, I can't say it in English either. Monteverde in Swedish. Cloud Forest Palette. And it looks like this. Really, really pretty color story. And to me, Easter is green, purple, yellow, of course pinks, pastel colors basically. Now I am not that fond of pastel colors. I like a bit more oomph, but there are all of these colors in here: pink, green, purple, yellow. So we'll see what I come up with. I'm actually working today late. If you have a like office job, 9-to-5 job, you're off today. You're off from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday in this country, and most people only work a half day on Thursday. But I am on a schedule, so I have to work every day, no matter what day it is in the calendar. And today I'm closing the store, but I'm off Saturday and Sunday. It's just like a regular weekend for me, and I'm work again on Monday. I'm starting with the Glass Wings, that one, a bit darker green. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So my hubby is at home because he has that type of job that his workplace is closed on a day like this. If you hear something in the background, it's my washing machine. And my hubby is actually what do you call it? Planting some seeds. You know, it's starting to be season for planting. What do you call it? We need to get the seeds in the soil so they can start grow, so we can put them outside when the warmth is back. And let's see what I will use. I think I'll go for I'll show you, I won't hold the palette up, but I'm using the yellow matte called Toucan. Blend this out with. Yeah, so tomorrow my mother and my brother will be here and we will have some Easter dinner food and just hang out. So this will be a 2-looks video, as I said, and I hope I can film the next part like tomorrow or Sunday maybe. And what to use? I guess I didn't think this through properly, but I want to use the purple, but I don't think that will be nice, but I will do it anyway. And the purple is called Violets Brewing. Yeah, and I'm taking the yellow all the way through here, blend it out with. Okay, and I want to use the bright green shimmer on my lid, but what to do under my eyes, I don't know yet. But I'll continue with the green halfway through the way I always do. And I would like to have some orange. But I will go for the green first. Should I cut my crease? Maybe I should. Okay, so I will cut my crease and cut that out of the video. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm done, and the light green called Wildlife Wonderland. Yeah, something like that. And for my inner part, I would have wanted a like orangey shimmer or something, but there isn't one in here. But I will go for the orangey matte called Jaguar. Jaguar. I'm a foreigner, okay. And some more of the green. Okay, I will finesse this a little bit as always, and then I'll come back to you. See you in a bit. Okay, so my look is done, and as a primer for the shadows I've used, as always, neutral eye base from Kiko Milano, and the shadows from the Monteverde Cloud Forest Palette by Nomad Cosmetics. And I've used that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And I cheated a little bit because I wanted kind of a yellowy inner corner highlight, and I couldn't find one, so I took yellow eyeshadow from the also Nomad Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. So I've used the Conch Republic, that one. Yeah, so that's it for the shadows. And my eyeliner is the liquid eyeliner in Domino from Beauty Bay, and I added some glitter in the crease, a yellow glitter that is from Coastal Scents called Starburst. Coastal Scents does not exist anymore. My mascara is the 4D waterproof lengthening mascara from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, and my brows are the dip brow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So that's it for my eyes. And my face is I took a bronzer from Nomad Cosmetics, the Sydney Bathers Kiss of Sun palette, and I used this one called Manly Beach. And my highlighter is from also Nomad Cosmetics, Stockholm Midnight Sun in pieces. And my blush is from Blushing Poppies palette by Poppy and Fluff Cosmetics, and I used the Whimsical, that one, orangey one. So that's it for my face. No, I took it the wrong way. I also used a primer from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, face primer. It's just called face primer. And my base soft touch foundation from Makeup Store. That's it for my face. My lippy is from former Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick in Roxy. Looks like this. So that's, and I also used some setting spray from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, and that's it. So we'll see what I come up with in look number 2. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back for look number 2, and it's been almost a week since I filmed the first look. My computer broke down, it's been Easter, and yeah, stuff happens, so it's been a while. So I was thinking from the beginning of doing 2 Eastery looks, but I don't feel like that anymore, so I will do whatever I feel like with this look. And I want to use this one. You should think that this is not a color of mine, which is it isn't, but it's like dark greeny, I call it baby diarrhea color. And I'm always drawn to that type of colors. I don't know why. And I want to use that one as well. So we'll see. I'll just go with the flow. Yeah, so I will start with that pink one called Orchid. And place it on my brow bone. Yeah, so my computer broke down. It just stopped working. And I have the sweetest hubby, so he went and bought me a new one, and it took me a couple of days before that happened, and then another couple of days for me to make it work the way I want to. I am not a hacker. I do not know anything about computers, and there was no problem like, why is it getting patchy? Did I do a bad job with the primer maybe? It was some stuff I wanted to download on the computer that I couldn't make it work, but eventually I did, but it took me like 2 evenings. I guess I spent almost like 8-10 hours making it work. Oh, I'm not good at stuff like that, but now it works as I want it to, and everything is fine. So that greenish brownie two-toed sloth is the name of that shadow. Yeah, so strange color combo, but yeah, I like that kind of. So, and my youngest daughter has finally found an apartment. She was living in her cousin's apartment, and the cousin doesn't live there anymore, but her cousin wanted to sell the apartment, and she's been trying to do that for like a couple of years, but you know, the prices and the interest rate and stuff like that it's been hard selling houses and apartments in this country for some years now. But finally she was able to get rid of it, which is a shame because it's a really pretty cute little apartment, perfect for a single person. So my daughter can of course not live there anymore then, so it has to be emptied by this weekend. Today is Thursday, and she was prepared to move back here with us because she don't have anywhere else to go, which of course she doesn't want that. And let's see what to use now. This will be a like whatever hey ho combo with colors, I think. I used the orange in the crease in previous look. I think I'll go with the green. I wanted to use that one, but I don't know to place here. I think I'll go with that one called Green Spiny Lizard. Yeah, so there was a colleague of hers at her workplace, of course, that has moved in with his girlfriend. So he wanted to rent, let someone else rent his apartment. And we thought that that would be like in second hand, like you don't own it, you don't have the first hand to the apartment. She could live there for as long as he was okay with that, and if he needs it back, he can say you need to move. But she was happy for that. At least it was something to begin with. And the colleague was sick for like 2-3 weeks. He wasn't at work, so she couldn't talk to him, and she doesn't know him that well. So he's a young man. He's only 22, and he has some heart condition, poor thing. So he's been away for like 3 weeks. Yeah, and finally he got back this past Monday, and then Ebba my daughter realized that it's a first-hand contract. He's giving the apartment up. He doesn't want it back anymore, and he was going to talk to the landlord about Ebba, and the landlord contacted her immediately and said, you can rent the apartment. That means she has a first-hand contract. I don't know what you call it in English. No one can kick her out except for the landlord, and only if she just misbehaves in some way, doesn't pay rent or whatever. And I was completely in shock, because in this country it's really, really difficult to get an apartment. You can wait for years. Most parents, if you can afford to buy an apartment, you have to put your kids in line for an apartment like when they are toddlers. If you're supposed to get one when they are grown up, it's really difficult. And just like that, she has a first-hand contract on this apartment. A 2-bedroom apartment. No, two room, living room, bedroom, kitchen. And I'm shocked. She doesn't know how lucky she's been to get that. And it's in the like central parts of the city, same city where I work in. It's like, what? It's like unbelievable. And she is so happy. So she doesn't have to come back home and live with us, which makes her even more happy. And this upcoming Saturday we need to help her move. Yeah, so I think I need to go and buy some like lottery thing, because yeah, that's something we say if something strange happen. You need to buy what do you call it? Something at the lottery. You might win a lot of money just because this doesn't happen. Mishmash. What to use? I think I want to use Hanging Bridges, that one. This is a green shadow with a pink shift in it, and it's a little bit hard pan on mine, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, it worked, no problems. Yeah, what do you think? Under my eyes. As always, I always go halfway through with the same color that I have in my outer corner. And I need to think what to use underneath the rest of my eye, inner part. There is I kind of would have liked like a yellowy shimmer, and I said the same thing in previous look as well, but I won't use the other palette today. I will take the, I'm cleaning my brush here, River Trail, and I actually hit pan on that one and also the yellow one, as you can see, but there's a teeny tiny pan in there too. I want to order the latest collection from Nomad, the I don't remember the name of it, the sea related nautical, whatever it's called. I haven't been able to, I can't afford to buy it right now because I want both the palettes and the highlighters. Hopefully I can order it soon. That's a pretty bluish shadow, that's a nice one. Because I really want that. Those palettes looks gorgeous. Yeah, I think that's it for the shadows. I will finesse it, do the rest, and then I'll come back to you. See you in a bit. Okay, so the second look is done, and everything that I've used is the exact same as always, as in my previous look, except for the things I'm going to show you. But for the shadows, I've used that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Really gorgeous palette. I love the colors in here. Yeah, so, and I've hit pan on 2 of them, so that says a lot. Yeah, the shadows. Did I use, I think I've used this one as my eyeliner in previous look as well, I think. But MAC Fluid Line Blackjack, but I also did put a line under the wing and in my crease, and I've used the Artitude Cosmetics Cake It liners, and this one is in Faith Baby Blue. My bronzer is the same, but from the same palette I used this one as my highlighter, the Balmoral Beach highlighter from the Sydney Bathers Kiss of Sun palette by Nomad Cosmetics. And my blush palette is the same, but previous look was Whimsical, but today I've used Blushing, that one. Blush palette, did I say that? Yeah, Poppy and Fluff Cosmetics. Yeah, and my lippy, I used a lip liner called, it's a really cheap one from Dollar Store. The brand is Imitation, and the name is Party Lips. And sorry for my phone. The lippy is from Nomad Cosmetics Witch City Salem collection, and this is the Devil's Book. Looks like this. Yeah, so that's it for today. Close up. I'm a bit pleased. Yeah. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until I see you the next time, take care and be careful out there. Bye bye.